Так, ну всем привет. Продолжаем эффектить. Так, значит, мы с этим пойдем, с растением разбираться. И нам нужно найденные предметы, нифига себе. Что взять? Нам нужно улучшить гранаты. Опа. Противотерианский газ. Чтобы гражданских всех не поубивать нафиг. Ага. Давайте мы Гарусу тоже ему нормальное оружие дадим, а то он что-то как донышко какое-то. Снайперки нет у меня для тебя. Броня на меня идет, кстати. Вы посмотрите, какой модный тип. Ну, собственно, я не буду ему. Давайте далее. Ставим вот эту штуку. Снайперки нет. Ну и пока все. Так, а гранаты? А вы гранаты не кидаете, да? Ну ладно. Так, я этому должен отдать, кстати, документы, которые я нашел. Нашел данные. Деньги давай.
Just give me my credits and I'll be on my way.
You bet. Thanks for all your help, Commander.
Так, сейчас. Секунду, что-то подлагивает, да? Да, подлагивает. Тестовая проверка была. Ну, собственно, пошли. Спасать всех. Елки-палки. Как же он подпрыгивает. Всех задавил. А, они встали? Вот, подождите. Ой, промахнулся. Вот так вот. Посидел бы в машине, все было бы нормально. Привет, Ганфилд, да? Ну, я не знаю, я этим, короче, не запарюсь. Короче, колонистов не трогаем.
Very well, Commander. Let's go.
Зачем колонистов-то валить, правильно? Ой-ой-ой-ой. А, это понятно. Этих-то валить можно. Блин, заляпали всего. Я забыл, кстати говоря, как драться в рукопашку. Тын-тын-тын. Ближний бой F. Все. Точно. Так, видимо, там колонисты и сидят, да? Скорее всего. Лови гранатку. Это, наверное, лучше пойдет, кстати, дробаш. Что-то дробаш у меня не очень. Честно говоря, ну да ладно. Ой-ой-ой. А можно обратно мне гранату вернуть? Нет, нельзя. Жаль. Кабан Борис, привет. Так. Да ладно, ладно, а так гранаты-то где я возьму? Да, это ремастер, привет. Та-да-та-та-та-та-та-та. Блин, он еще и блюет. Кто-нибудь видит, где граната? Гранаты! Я их нашел. Ща. Неохота мне просто так людей валить. Зачем это? Где тут Хана Мурак? А, не там. Блин, у них ничего не восстановилось. Так. Торрент. Торрент Edition. Так. Ну, активируем. Сейчас же ничего не купишь. Держись. Так кинь ты ему гранатку. Капец ты, Шепард, тормоз. Ай. Так. Кран поднял. В Mass Effect это, конечно, такие вот эти в первом еще это моменты, я просто с них угораю. Готовы идти, готовы идти. Так, вот это хренотень.
All right, we just need to find this creature and determine what it Kila. What is that?
Какая-то жижа, это растение?
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
Осьминог какой-то.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
А зачем Сарин припирался?
You gave something to Sarah. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones
Работали,
began
да.
killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Короче, отпусти колонистов-то.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now!
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground and new growth.
Ой. Что началось-то? Карус. Блин, пистолет мне нравится, кстати. Что там? Кто там? Какой-то тир прям. Подождите, а где этот узел-то находится? Да. Вы видите, где этот узел находится? Типа узел Трианина. Или что это было? Оно. Видимо, где-то здесь. А, вот. Ты со мной договоришься, так или иначе. Сейчас найдем. Подъем, хорош спать. Он же нам в спину ударит. Капец, ты чё злая? Чё ты злая-то такая? Нормально же все было. Так, а ну-ка. меню заблокировано. Тогда я вот так сделаю. Да, у нас тут, конечно, командная работа. Я понял. Блин, я думал, там на гарусы сзади нападают. А у них перезарядка нет, тут али не перезарядка. Так, дешифруем. Ой, здесь нагината есть. Я уже и забыл, что здесь нагината есть. На тебе. А нефиг было выпендриваться. Капец. Куда ты лезешь, дура? Так. Мне не нравится это. Вы можете по этой хренове не жахнуть? Давай, Тали. Чё ты там, недоволен? Жижа. Ну да. Видно, что на нем не сработает перегрузка. Хорош. Их уже заплевал. А здесь что? А, здесь узел есть. Нет. Живучий, зараза. Я понял. Так лучше не делать. Так, надо гарус поднять. Подлечиться. Да пошли. Так. Перегрузка. Что? Я не жал ни на что такое. А дальше-то куда идем? Похоже, сюда. Ну, вот эти прям смущают типы, говоря. Так и думал. Так. И живы. Только заблеваны. Давай-ка по ней. Угу. Отсюда получится? Получится. Он, конечно, дамажится, но очень слабо. А если вот так? Не сильно быстро. Кто меня дамажит-то? Капец, они потные. Вот я до этого и держал гранатку. О, Азари вылупились.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
А вы кто такие?
How did you end up inside that thing?
My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Что это вообще значит? Значит, способен на жестокости. Чего мне тут пытаются втюхать?
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
И как это вообще возможно?
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Так, и что, они союзниками были?
Then why were the Geth trying to destroy the Thorian?
After Saren had what he needed, the Thorian became a liability. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
А для чего нужен шифр?
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
Вот загнули. Значит, шифр это знание?
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
Мне нужна эта информация.
I need the cipher.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace
Ганфил.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you all right?
Все в порядке.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know about this.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Давайте спросим про властелин.
Tell me more about this ship Saren has.
Sovereign is alien. I do not know how it was built or where it comes from. Its design does not match that of any known spacefaring species. It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Its weapons are devastating, its defenses virtually impenetrable. With it, Saren believes he is unstoppable.
А как он на разум воздействует?
You said Saren uses it to manipulate his followers.
The indoctrination. There is an energy about Sovereign. You feel drawn to the ship. It makes Saren's arguments more persuasive, more compelling. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself. There is no other way to explain it.
Пум-пум-пум. Про матриарха еще узнаем.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly respected among our people. A powerful biotic, even for an Asari. She was widely known as a teacher of philosophy and religion. She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to turn him away from his path of destruction.
Да, вышло наоборот.
Instead, she became one of his most powerful allies.
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren. Be sure you do not make the same mistake.
Ну я не могу вас отпустить.
You were allied with Saren. For all I know, you still are. I can't just let you walk away.
Your suspicions are understandable, but you freed me from the Thorian and from Saren. I am on your side now. If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
Не, ну чё ее убивать-то? Смысл? Хорошо, благородная идея.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogenes' threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
Да и пожалуйста.
It'll be tough going, but we'll make this a home.
Понял.
You saved most of the infected. It'll take time to recover from the physical effects, but they'll be all right. Thank you.
Я такой, я красавчик. С беженцами смысла-то говорить нет.
Oh, thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
Ладно, ладно. Ладно, пошли на корабль. А это кто такая?
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain.
Понял. Так, я забыл, где выход на корабль. Да, я правильно иду. Так, а это торговец, торговать я с тобой не буду. Ты мне нужен. Идем, идем, идем. Капец, Шепард 2 метра пробежал, уже запыхался. Ну ты чё?
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
Мне зондировали мозг, ясен пень.
My brain's been scrambled like an egg. How do you think I feel?
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Ну давайте.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
Что-нибудь узнала?
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh, I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
С вами все в порядке?
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Ладно, пусть отдыхает.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Ну да, давайте свяжемся.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
Должна была, да.
Been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Не вышло бы.
Exogeny tried to study it. Look how that turned out.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Я всем помогаю.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander.
Конечно.
We will be waiting for your next report.
Совет будет первый. Так, пойдемте поболтаем. Народом. Пресли, что скажешь?
Yes, Commander.
Все по-старому.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Может, Джокер мне что скажет? Интересного. Джокер?
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Понятно.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
В следующий раз постараемся не садиться. Так и запишем. А можно эти двери всегда открытыми держать? Достало их открывать. Кайден, что скажешь?
Anything you need, Commander?
Да, так, поболтать пришел.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Ну и хорошо.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
А на L3 нельзя перейти?
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. And it'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
Они еще существуют?
I haven't heard anything about Canadics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Что за экспертов?
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Canadics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
А чё не Азари в натуре?
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Да, так себе.
I'm sure Canadics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Тренировкам-то помогло это хоть?
You're a hell of a biotic, though. You must have done something right.
Well, I got to where I am because I took initiative. Good or bad, I own that. Pretty much despite Canadics. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
О, шкафчик. Да ну, почему у меня шкафчик здесь? Что взять? Давайте с доктором поболтаем.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on
А, это мы уже слышали. Да. Блин.
There's something special.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Яра.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
С вами все в порядке?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Это да, она у нас молодец.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Я поблагодарить зашел.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me?
Переводчики — это
I am
капец.
not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Вам это нравится?
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Давайте ее смутим.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Конечно, покеда.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Все куда-нибудь залезть бы все. Понимаете? Рекс, что скажешь?
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Например?
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Зачем улетел?
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Интересно.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
Так, а вы за что выступали?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Ну, вообще, Рекс так-то мыслит правильно. И что же Джаред сделал?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Так, и вы туда пошли, надо думать.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Чего, отец?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day.
Капец, там гражданская война в натуре.
But we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, But not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left. And that's why I'll never go back.
Капец.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Гарус, что скажешь?
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while?
Это я слышал.
That case was a bit disturbing.
Что-нибудь неприятное.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Это обычное дело?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
Так, а что выяснили?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
А при чем тут кроганские яйца?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Понятно, у них еще 4 яиц.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
Так, и что с доктором?
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
При беседе?
You mean threatened? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Отвратительно.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
Жесть.
Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Вот скотина.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Чего?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
Так, и что, его просто
But you
отпустили?
went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Ну, я скажу ясно, потому что непонятно, что там было.
Well, you can't get them all.
Только по
No, but
рассуждению
they
Гаруса.
couldn't get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Нелегкий выбор.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Ну ладно,
I gotta go.
Commander.
поболтали. Так, давайте еще поболтаем, может, что-нибудь.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Домашний звонят.
Your sister, I assume?
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Ярый.
Liara? Why would you think that?
Я поговорил уже.
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
Слушай, Эшли, ты меня вообще бесишь.
I don't see how my personal life is any of your business, Chief.
It's not. I just thought we were getting along pretty well, sir.
Вы меня не
I think
интересуете.
I gave you the wrong impression.
No worries, sir. Probably for the best anyway. The regs frown on fraternization. I won't keep you anymore. Have fun, Commander.
Слушайте, она просто какая-то это... Став понебратство не одобрять, но вы знаете, вы мне нравитесь. Что это, блин, вообще? Отвратительно. Инженер Адамс, что скажешь? Так, понятно, ничего нового. Может, Тали что скажет?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
У вас счастливый вид теперь.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
5 FPS вышли из чата. Кто? Канфилл Эшли? Она это застряла как-то. Короче, она белый небинарный мужик, значит. Так. Так, например, что?
What are you hoping to find?
Usually, people bring back something like a derelict ship we can use for salvage. But I need something bigger. There's a lot expected of me.
А чё это?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
А, так вы королевской крови? Да он зонт не вытащили, Ганфилл. Вот и весь секрет.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
В смысле, вас выделяли?
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Да, тяжкое бремя.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
А если галактику спасем?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
Так, и что делать?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. but I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Seren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Угу. Ну, про отца не будем спрашивать, потом спросим. Вот.
See you later.
Так, ладно, поехали. Кстати говоря, давайте мы экипировку проверим. Это все. Диффузор, двигатель. Все остальное в уник-гель переработаем. Почему оно все не перерабатывается? Лиары что-то вообще ничего нету интересного. Угу. Ну, похоже, она автоматом как бы улучшается все. Так сделаем. Все, погнали дальше по сюжету. Погнали дальше по сюжету. Так. Нам на Nvidia нужно отправляться, да? Перенный модуль. Цитадель. Надо на цитадель будет еще вернуться. Кого? Сообщение?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Ну ладно.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Seren.
Ну рассказывай.
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Что за агенты внедрения?
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Seren.
Так, звучит серьезно.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Seren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Ну, спасибо за информацию.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard.
Капец.
We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Стараются не вникать в дела спектров. То есть только вы их контролируете, но чем они занимаются, стараются не вникать. Что за бред? Так, ну полетели на Вермайер. Да, отправляемся.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Так, как помочь?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Значит, не поддаются контролю.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Это единственный способ.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Ну хорошо, поможем. Только я забыл, на какой планете. Сказали бы. Сейчас мы посмотрим. Вермайер. Планета с буйной растительностью, идеальная для заселения формами жизни, основу которых составляет углерод. Обширные моря и благоприятная орбитальная позиция стали причиной образования широкой экваториальной полосы с тропическим климатом. К сожалению, неблагоприятная политическая ситуация в ближайших системах термина препятствует колонизации. Высокая степень риска нападения пиратов и работорговцев не позволяет считать Вермайер благоприятной для заселения. Или... Сейчас, наверное, опять будут лаги, потому что оптимизация на планетах таких просто ужас. Давайте возьмем Тали и Рекса. Ага.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. You've got a clean drop, Commander.
Все, хорошо, молодцом.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Ну, поехали. Какие забавные табуретки. Да, игра, конечно, подлагивает. Ой, не вписался. Физика, прекрати. Да ладно, не попал. Все? Нет, не все. Кто-то тут остался, видать. Нет, видимо, никого. Так, ну и чё? Едем дальше. О! Ну, пострелять решил. Что-то они вообще как-то никакой угрозы и не несут. Физика. Что если в эту дуру врезаться? Забавно. Иду на таран. Так. Ты что, там живой еще? Похоже, вот эту мне штуку надо вырубить. Ящик. Надо все-таки по сейфове играть немножко, а то я что-то обнаглел. Открыли, отключили. Не, не проходил.
Ready to go, Shepard.
Могу открыть ящик. Ага. Думал спрыгнуть. Что ж там? Нормально. Мне просто вот интересно, если я... Нет, схитрить не удалось. Меня пуляются. Так, а они все использовали, да? Ну ладно. Я не на то нажал вообще, на что хотел. Что взять? Побежал он. Хорошо.
That's it. Nothing between us and the Solarian camp now.
Привет. А я в ту сторону еду, мне вот интересно знать. У меня такое чувство, что я обратно еду. Нет, я правильно еду.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
There's the camp.
Так.
So what are we supposed to do now?
А ты как тут оказалась раньше нас?
Until we can come up with a plan.
Какого положения?
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
Так, и что теперь?
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
Флота не будет.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Дела, да, неплохо. Вот проходим дальше. Mass Effect. Так. А чё Сарин?
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
Так, ну и что он тут делает?
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Это все усложняет.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Не знаю, Олег, не
Exactly
знаю.
my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Он меня послушает.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Конечно.
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
Я не парюсь насчет Рекса.
Rex doesn't worry me. He'll fall in line.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's all the same to you.
Что Гарус скажет?
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him?
Можем. Далее здорово. Рекс будет во второй части.
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Так, ну ты тут про оружие. Пойдем поболтаем с Рексом. Только я не помню, как тут все правильно разрулить. Рекс?
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Далее будет во второй. Это я понимаю.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
Ну, вообще все не так просто.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
Так, и что ты от меня хочешь?
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you. How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
Если бы я был... Давай обсудим.
Rex, please. We can discuss this.
No more talk, Shepard. I've got to do this my way.
Ты что сделала?
I don't think so, friend.
Что за херня?
Why the hell did you do that? I was still talking to him.
I'm sorry, sir. I couldn't take the risk that he might injure you. Or worse.
Капитан, здесь я.
That's not your call. Never do that again. Understood?
Understood.
Wait, what? Did you just kill him, Chief?
Better him than the commander.
Yeah, I suppose.
Вы охренели, что ли? Я... Нормально же общались. Ладно. Других сохранений у меня нет. Загрузка игры. Вот это меня больше всего бесит в это... Сейчас быстренько пройдем. В Mass Effect. Да, она не выживет. Это я тебе гарантирую. Табуретка, хорош бегать. У меня есть идея. Да. Тормоза придумали трусы. Да я вижу, что недостаточно. А что делать-то теперь? Точно, Гатфилд. Шел отсюда. Да, сейчас сделаем. Ладно, давайте быстренько сейчас. Скачай.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to go, Shepard.
Погнали. И теперь подскажите мне, как мне сейчас тут... Не делал. Как мне его спасти-то? Вот в данной ситуации. Или это невозможно? Да дай ты мне проехать, физика. Мне ясно с тобой, Генфил. Да спойлеры, мне все. В смысле, без вариантов? Не, я Рекса спасу, даже не думайте. Не будет такого, что типа Рекс не выживет. На тебе по роже. Да отвали. Ну, сейчас я быстренько пройду до возможности сохраниться. Мы посмотрим. Гранаты летают. Если просто такая фигня, то я загружусь еще раньше и все. Да ёперный балет. И пока не полечу сюда.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
There's the key.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Так, можно меня представить? Да.
What are we supposed to do in the...
What? You're all they sent?
Вот не
I
будет.
told them that is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men in Zaren's base of operations. He set up a research
Он тут
facility.
исследует.
He's using the facility.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Zaren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Genophага?
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to...
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan pod. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Zaren.
Вот черт.
The Geth are bad enough, but
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that
destroyed.
If that cure leaves... Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Он меня послушает, я
My
все
men and
равно
I
умею.
need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you...
Go ahead.
In the meantime...
Yeah, I wouldn't be so worried.
You think I
it
should
wouldn't
go
hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
Вы правы.
I'm always ready.
Что она там сказала, что она всегда права? Если ты меня бесишь неимоверно, какая же ты тупая. Я сохранился, да. Рекс, поболтаем?
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage...
Calm
Ты
down.
все уже пропустил,
I'm not the
Балахус.
enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Really? Saren created a... Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
Ты шутишь, что ли?
I shouldn't have to explain that to you, Rex.
Indulge me. If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
Не заставляй выбирать.
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you.
Ох, это иллюзия выбора.
Not see what this means to the Krogan. This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
А, то здесь вот что изменилось. Я могу подать сигнал типа. Успокойся, да ты успокойся.
Rex, please. We can discuss this.
No more talk, Shepard. I've got to do this my way.
I don't think so, friend.
Крыса.
Why the hell did you do that?
I couldn't take...
That's not...
Wait, what? Did you just kill him, Chief?
Better him than the command.
I suppose.
А я ее пристрелить не могу, а очень хочется. Нет, этого не будет. А вот обратно я не могу валить, вот из зоны высадки. Третье, второе. Такой вариант, ну давай, попробуем. А как ты считаешь, какое первое, какое второе, какое третье?
This isn't right, Shepard.
Типа это не моя проблема?
For the genophage, we can't destroy it.
No my problem.
This has to be done. Saren's the enemy, not me.
Really? Saren created a... Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a
Видишь,
little blurry.
тут вообще диалог не меняется. Ну тогда второе, это вы шутите, типа? Мы это уже... Видишь, мы это уже проехали. Что от меня хочешь? Видишь? Давай обсудим. Ну его опять пристрелили. Видишь? Это иллюзия выбора, это все обман. Пошла ты в жопу, Эшли. Меня единственное интересует, могу ли я из зоны высадки свалить. Просто сесть с Макой такой, сваливаем. Сваливаем с планеты. Пора валить с этой планеты. Нет, нельзя. Ну ладно. Стоп. Стоп, что? Мне отсюда проходить все это надо? Полная. Согласен. Да. Знаете, что я думаю? Что я пройду без стрима вот эту часть, которую я типа уже прошел сегодня на стриме. А следующий стрим начну с той части, где... Ну, перед тем, как отправиться к соларианцам. И все. Я вместо этого полетаю по другим миссиям, чтобы набрать очки героя или отступника. Потому что мне это бесит. Ну, я не могу сказать, что улоло, трололо, Рекс, проспись. Так и тут и нету никакой лояльности, по сути. Где тут лояльности? Здесь здоровье и опыт, вон, и все. Больше ничего нет. Кстати, автораспределение. У меня ходит не это. Нераспределенные. Ну, скорее всего, да. Ну, значит, будем в следующий раз умнее поступать. Ладно, на этом тогда пока все по поводу Mass Effect. На сегодня. Вот. До новых встреч. Не знаю, может попозже я либо в World War 3 зайду, либо в планетку. Все, всем пока.